Today, we will compare the different types of zombies in The Walking Dead, I Am Legend, and The Last of Us. While there are many movies, TV shows, and games about zombies, but why these zombies? A few priorities were influential in my selection of these three zombie universes. These were reasons such as popularity, the variety of zombie species in many ways, the inspiration for many zombie stories, and the possibility of real-life happenings. Of course, with so many zombie universes, it wasn't easy to choose, so fellow zombie universes fans, don't be mad at me. Each of these universes has its unique take on the zombie species. Which zombie do you think is the most dangerous? How about a racist zombie?
Oh, come on! What is that? They seriously wouldn't let her eat us.
Now that we have given a social message, let's get back to our topic. The Walking Dead is a TV show that takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where a virus has turned the majority of the population into zombies. I Am Legend is a movie that depicts a world where a virus has turned the majority of the population into vampire zombies. The Last of Us is a video game and also a TV show that takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where a fungus has turned the majority of the population into zombie-like creatures. Let's start with The Walking Dead. One of the critical aspects of these universes is their zombie types. In The Walking Dead, we have zombies who are slow-moving and can only be killed by destroying the brain. These zombies are called walkers. They are the most common type of zombie in the show and have different stages of decomposition, making them more or less dangerous. In fact, the first zombie type that comes to mind is the zombies in this series and also the most harmless. But why did they deserve to be on this list? It's not just that they travel in very large groups that make them dangerous. In this zombie universe, as in most zombie universes, disease is transmitted as a result of being bitten, but there is a very important difference in this universe. All living humans are already infected. They just have to die to turn into zombies. So let's say you were sleeping in the same bed with your partner and your partner died in her sleep for some reason. Waking up with a zombie bite instead of a good morning kiss will be something you didn't expect. But still, if I had to make a choice, I would prefer zombies in this universe. These zombies are so dumb that they don't notice you if you smear their blood on you and act like them. Because they move very slowly, it is easier to kill them than zombies from other universes. Although, according to the director's statement, zombies in this universe will also develop and gain new abilities. We will see together. In I Am Legend, we have vampires who are fast-moving and can only be killed by exposing them to sunlight. They also called Darkseekers. These vampires are not the traditional type of vampires that we are used to seeing in movies. They have become more animalistic and have lost their humanity due to the virus. The vampire's speed and strength make them a formidable opponent for Robert Neville, the last surviving human in New York City. In fact, this type of zombie isn't even dead. They're all mutants who have been turned into Darkseekers due to a disease. Since the adrenal glands of these zombies are constantly active, they have to breathe very fast and they need to eat something constantly. The reason they deserve this list is because of their intelligence. In the movie, we saw that zombies set traps and even stop themselves whenever they want. While the evolution of these zombies was physically towards the superhuman body, and their intelligence had also reached the level of a human. Fortunately, the fact that they cannot come to the light of day prevents them from being the ruler of the world. Let's come to Last of Us, the popular zombie universe of the last days. In The Last of Us, we have zombies who are infected by a fungus and have different stages of infection. These zombies are called infected. The infected are more dangerous than the walkers in The Walking Dead as they are more aggressive and can run. They also have different stages of infection, with the later stages being more dangerous. For example, runners that working in coordination with each other, clickers that perceive their surroundings thanks to their superior hearing abilities, even if they cannot see. The infected also have a fungal infection that can spread to humans, making them more dangerous. The food you eat can make you one of them. This makes this outbreak one of the most dangerous. A bonus information for those who watched the video so far. In recent studies, it has been discovered that the cordyceps fungus does not infect the brains of insects under the influence. In other words, when this fungus turns the insect into a zombie, its brain is aware of what is going on but cannot control its body. Although this detail is not explained in the game and the show, imagine that the outbreak continues like this. In this universe, while each zombie kills the people around it, its consciousness is witnessing what is happening, just like watching TV. What a painful situation for both sides. So, which would be your 3 favorite zombies? Tell in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe and leave a comment. Bye.